For over 4 millennia, the Great Pyramid of Giza has stood as the ultimate testament to human ambition, engineering, and mystery. Built for the pharaoh Khufu around 2560 BCE, it was the tallest man-made structure on Earth for more than 3,800 years. We have climbed its exterior, mapped its known shafts, and stood in awe of its king's chamber. Yet a haunting question has persisted. Have we truly seen everything inside? As we move through 2026, the International ScanPyramids 2026 mission has finally provided an answer that is shaking the foundations of Egyptology. Using a revolutionary technique known as muon tomography, scientists have confirmed the existence of massive hidden architecture within the stone. Now, in a historic 2026 update, miniaturized robotic probes are preparing to pass through a sealed stone door to reveal what lies within. Is this the moment we finally discover the long-lost burial chamber of Khufu? To understand how we can see through 6 million tons of solid limestone and granite without moving a single block, we have to look to the stars. The secret weapon of the ScanPyramids 2026 team is muon tomography. This technology doesn't rely on man-made X-rays or radar. Instead, it uses cosmic ray particles that are constantly raining down on Earth from deep space. Muons are subatomic particles created when high-energy cosmic rays from outside our solar system collide with the Earth's upper atmosphere. These particles travel at nearly the speed of light and have a remarkable ability to penetrate solid matter. However, as they pass through dense objects, like the massive blocks of the Great Pyramid, some of them are absorbed or deflected. By placing highly sensitive muon detectors inside and around the pyramid, scientists can create a shadow image of the interior. In a dense stone area, fewer muons reach the detector. In an empty space or void, many more muons pass through. It is essentially a natural cosmic X-ray. By 2026, the precision of these detectors has reached an unprecedented level, allowing the team to move beyond fuzzy shapes and into high-definition structural mapping. It was this exact process that confirmed the Big Void, a hidden chamber at least 30 meters long, situated directly above the Grand Gallery. The Grand Gallery is one of the most spectacular architectural features of the ancient world, a soaring, corbelled hallway that leads upward to the king's chamber. For centuries, we believed it was a singular masterpiece. However, the 2026 muon data has definitively mapped a second Big Void that mirrors the scale of the gallery below it. Why would the ancient Egyptians build a massive hidden space and then seal it off entirely? Archaeologists are divided. Some suggest it is a structural void designed to relieve the immense weight of the stone pressing down on the Grand Gallery. Others believe it could be a construction ramp that was simply built over. But the most tantalizing theory, the one driving the 2026 mission, is that this void is a ceremonial space, or even the true resting place of the pharaoh. The king's chamber, which tourists visit today, contains a lidless, empty granite sarcophagus. There is no evidence that a mummy was ever placed there, and the room itself lacks the ornate inscriptions usually found in royal burials. This has led many to believe the chamber we know was a decoy, meant to fool tomb robbers, while the real treasures of Pharaoh Khufu remain protected within the hidden voids detected by muons. While muon tomography can tell us where a space is, it cannot tell us what is inside. To solve that mystery, the ScanPyramids 2026 mission has turned to the latest in endoscopic robotics. The focus of the 2026 exploration is a specific north-face corridor, a 9-meter-long passage discovered behind the chevron stones on the pyramid's exterior. At the end of this corridor sits a sealed stone door, complete with mysterious copper handles, similar to the doors found in the so-called air shafts of the Queen's Chamber decades ago. In early 2026, the team received permission from the Egyptian Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities to deploy a specialized robotic probe. This robot is a marvel of 2026 engineering. It is designed to be non-invasive, meaning it doesn't require a large hole to be drilled. Instead, it can navigate through gaps as small as a few centimeters. Once behind the door, the probe is equipped with high-resolution 360-degree cameras, thermal sensors, and ultra-high-frequency radar to map the space in 3 dimensions. The primary target for this probe is the interior corridor that appears to lead directly toward the heart of the Big Void. The ultimate goal of the 2026 mission is to answer the greatest mystery of the Giza Plateau. Where is Pharaoh Khufu? Unlike his successors, Khufu's physical remains and his legendary burial treasures have never been found. If the robotic probes currently navigating the North Face corridor find that the passage opens into a structured room, it would be the archaeological discovery of the century, potentially rivaling the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922. The 2026 status report suggests that the radar signatures behind the sealed door show anomalies that do not match the surrounding limestone. This suggests the presence of artifacts, furniture, or perhaps the sealed sarcophagus of the king himself. The sheer scale of the big void means it could house an entire suite of rooms designed to mirror the king's palace in the afterlife. Furthermore, the orientation of the hidden corridor aligns with the stars as they appeared in 2500 BCE, suggesting a deep religious or astronomical significance to the space. For the first time in 4,500 years, we are on the verge of seeing what the original builders intended to remain hidden forever. The 2026 mission is operating under the strictest ethical and preservation guidelines. The Great Pyramid is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and every step of the exploration must ensure that the structural integrity of the monument is not compromised. This is why muon tomography is so vital. It allows for discovery without destruction. The robotic phase is equally delicate. The probes are designed to avoid touching the walls as much as possible, using hover technology to navigate through the cramped corridors. The data is being processed in real time by an international coalition of scientists from Egypt, Japan, France, and Germany. The 2026 mission isn't just about finding gold. It's about understanding the sophisticated mathematics and spiritual beliefs that allowed a civilization to build such a perfect structure without modern computers. What we are seeing with ScanPyramids 2026 is the birth of a new era of digital archaeology. The data gathered by the muon detectors and the robotic probes is being used to create a one digital twin of the Great Pyramid. This allows researchers to run simulations on how the pyramid was built and test different theories about its internal mechanics without ever stepping foot back inside. If the 2026 exploration successfully maps the hidden burial chamber, it will provide the missing link in our understanding of the 4th dynasty of Egypt. It will show us how Khufu viewed himself, not just as a king, but as a god destined to travel through the big void into the stars. The Great Pyramid is finally giving up its secrets. From the silent passage of cosmic ray particles to the hum of robotic probes behind a sealed door, we are closer than ever to seeing the face of the man who built the world's most enduring wonder. What do you think is waiting behind that door? Is it the untouched burial chamber of Pharaoh Khufu filled with golden history? Or is it a structural masterpiece designed to keep the pyramid standing for another 4,000 years? Let me know your theories in the comments. I read every single one, and the debate around Giza is always legendary. If you found this update on ScanPyramids 2026 and the mystery of muon tomography fascinating, please hit the like button. It helps us bring these massive archaeological breakthroughs to a wider audience. And if you want to be the first to know when the robotic probes send back their first images from behind the door, subscribe and turn on notifications. We are following this mission every step of the way, and you won't want to miss the reveal of what lies inside the last wonder of the ancient world. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.